Get me tuned in. Yeah. Get me tuned in. Yeah. Ha.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kemi, and I'm here to talk about Beyond the Gates Season 2, Episode 130. Now, before we begin, make sure you guys are liking, subscribing, and turning on your post notifications so you'll know whenever I post. All right, so we start the episode off with um, Dani talking to Anita, and she's telling her she wants Anita to talk to Naomi about talk Naomi out of having the double mastectomy, but Anita says no. We go to sorry. We go to Naomi. She's at Bill's office. He asks what happened with Tomas. She tells him, and then she tells him that she has the BRCA gene. We see Haley. She is meeting Randy at Uptown again. And she's telling him what happened with Smitty and how she threw the scent off of him on about Lynette or whatever she said. So we go to the hospital. Kyle is still questioning, well, not still, but yeah, well, still, he's questioning Nicole about Ted. She's shocked. She doesn't know why. So we see June. She's talking to this guy about the food at the restaurant at Orphe Jeans. She gives him the bill, and she goes to process it. But it comes. She goes to process it. We see Deanna coming in, and she notices a guy. She wants to enjoy the view. Girl, what view? So we see Nicole. She sees Shanice, and she congratulates her. She congratulates her about her and Ted. Shanice wants to know how Nicole really feels. We see June. She comes back to the guy, and she's telling him that the card was declined. She tells him they take cash. He don't have any. Deanna's watching all of this. June tells him next time, go to a soup kitchen. He says he can afford it. He just has to go to the bank. June wants to believe him, but whatever he doesn't pay is going to come out of her paycheck. He offers to bust some tables, but then Deanna comes over and she takes care of the bill. When when she hands the card to June, June takes it and say, "Dummy." I was just like, "Girl, I'm not playing with you." I love June. She's funny. She's a funny side character slash supporting whatever she is. She just be there. So we go back to Bill and Naomi. He's proud of Naomi and how she's handling it. Naomi is shocked at how calm he is, since Dani was emotional when she told her, and no, she wasn't. She was extremely calm. She was there for you. She was not emotional. She did not make it about herself. She made the moment about you, and then even assisted you with how you were going to tell your husband. So every episode that Naomi is in and she talks ill of Dani makes me dislike her even more, because girl, why are you lying right now? That lady was not emotional in front of you. She was emotional after the fact, but you were not there to see it. She was not emotional. Whatever. Bill says he isn't Dani. He hugs her and wants to know if there's anything he can do. She says, be there for her. They talk about what she's done, and Naomi says she's going to listen to her doctors, unlike Bill. He tells her Haley is coming up with a plan. And I, God, with this whole storyline with Naomi and the BRCA gene, I wish somebody would push back on her about the fact that she lied about this. Like, the fact that everybody is so, oh, kumbaya, and oh, it's okay that you lied to us for months about you having this and you were dealing with this all on your own. Everybody is just like, oh, it's okay. It's okay. Well, no, it's not okay. Like, there should be somebody who is besides Chelsea, because Chelsea was over it after the fact. Like there should be somebody, like it should have been Bill actually. Bill should have been the one to be like, you are always talking to me about my health, and you had this going on and you couldn't even open your mouth to say anything. Like the fact that nobody is giving her any pushback about the fact that she lied for months, and her reasoning for lying is stupid. I don't care what she says. There was no reason for her to lie about this. Oh, well, Anita was in the thick of it. The reason why y'all got tested was because she was in the thick of it, so that y'all would all know. Your mom found out and she told y'all. You got tested so that you would find out. And the fact that you kept your mouth shut and did not say anything about it, and now everybody is just like, oh, well, that happened in January and you're telling us in September, it's okay. No, like that, no, that's not how it should be. I mean, she told them in July, whenever this episode actually aired. But either way it goes, it's still 7 months late. Like, girl, you talking about, oh, this one piece, sorry. Girl, but you talking about, oh, because Anita was in the thick of it and we had just found out about mom. And it was just like, and y'all, and that's the reason why you got tested, to see if you had it, so that y'all could all rally around each other. But no, you want to do everything on your own. When you found out you were pregnant, you wanted to do all of that on your own. You didn't want to tell your husband. You didn't tell him nothing until after the fact. It's always Naomi irritates my soul. Like irritates my soul. But anyways, so we go back to Haley, and she's over here talking mess about Bill and his fear of hospitals and how he's making it easy for her to take him out. Haley tells Randy the new plan. She's determined to take this man out. Dani can't believe that Anita is okay with Naomi getting ready to do the double mastectomy. Anita tells her it's not her choice and it's not Dani's choice. She's going to be there and listen to Naomi and be a bridge for her and Dani, and this is not the time for infighting. So we go back to Nicole and Shanice. She tells her she does feel away, but not because of Shanice. She's just got her own thing when it comes to relationships since the divorce. But she couldn't have picked a better woman for him. Shanice knows on paper her and Ted don't make sense, but Nicole tells her she's wrong and all this other stuff. So we see the guy. Sorry, y'all. We see the guy, he's talking to Deanna. He's thanking Deanna for helping him. They get to know each other a little bit. He offers to send her the money, but his phone is dead. June comes back. He asks her for a pen. He says he'll write her number down and send her the money once his phone is charged. June says, you act like we don't have plugs here. And he goes to say something, and she was just like, she cuts him off and says, I don't care, and walks away. I was just like, June is a mess. Deanna tells him to give. Deanna tells him to to give his number to her, and she'll send the request. He writes his number down. It's a Cali number. Da da da. We know what that means. We go back to Randy and Haley. They're talking about the plan. She wants to make it quicker. He says, we don't want it to be detectable. She says the house in St. Bart's is calling her name and she can't wait to find a younger man. We go back to Bill and Naomi, and they are talking about Haley, his health. Naomi tells him all the reasonings. This isn't going to help. Naomi gets a text from Anita. She wants to meet her. She hopes Anita handles the situation as well as Bill. In my notes, I said Naomi hates her mom, and I'm going to keep saying that because Dani didn't act a fool with her, and she was there for her and gave her advice about telling her husband. But now it's Dani did this, lying ass. That's what I wrote in my notes, y'all. Sorry. So we go back to Deanna and the guy. He's asking her for another favor. She says she ain't buying him nothing else. He says he needs an address because it was in his phone, but because his phone is dead, she says she can help, but most people don't publicize their addresses. He says no, it's a hospital. He wants the address to Garland. She says her father used to work there, and he says, sorry for your loss. She asks, how did you know? He says, I recognize the look. And he mentions him losing his mom a few years back. And again, we know what that means. So disappointing. So we see Haley. She is now at the office. She brought him some green juice. Bill isn't in the mood. She says, "Let's get you back to the hospital then." He says, "Nope." He tells her what Naomi said about this approach. She pushes back. He tells her Naomi is going through something and she isn't worried about Haley. Um, Haley says she isn't going to let him use Naomi. She gives him the drink and he takes a sip. We see Anita. Uh Naomi's at the house. Anita gives her a hug. She says, "Who told you?" She says, "My mom." She says, "Dani." Anita gives her a pep talk and tells her, had she known earlier, she probably would have did the double mastectomy. Anita asks her about Jacob. He's wonderful. Naomi wishes she could talk with her mom like this. And Anita gives Dani grace and explains to her Dani's point of view. Naomi semi understands because, again, she hates her mama. We go back to Bill and Haley. He likes the drink and asks what's in it. She tells him and then tells him he's going to run a mile starting tomorrow. She leaves. We go and we see June. She's talking to Deanna about the guy and saying that he was fine. No, he wasn't. June says that they were enjoying each other's vibes. Deanna doesn't think she'll see him again. She doesn't even know his name. We see him at the hospital, and da da da. Nicole notices who he is. She says Noah. He doesn't know who she is. She tells him, "Your father showed me your picture." He realizes Nicole. It's nice to meet each other. He's there to surprise his dad, which is Kyle. Nicole takes him to the office. Kyle wants to know what he's doing there. They hug. We see June and Deanna. June is saying she wishes that she had paid attention to the card so she could tell her his name. Deanna says it won't be hard for him to find her if he puts in the effort. June is just like, "I know that's right." Walks away. Randy comes in. He's happy. She's happy. He tells her to take care. We see Kyle and Noah talking in Nicole's office. He needs money. Nicole leads them to it. Kyle gives him a lecture. Noah says this is the last time he's been scared straight. Kyle will do it on one condition. He needs to apply for a job. He just heard about a position that would be good for him. We see Haley. She is now at Uptown. She asks for a drink. She starts to give herself a toast, and Dani walks up on her. Bill is done with his drink. He stands up, he wobbles a little bit, he takes a step, and then he falls down. We go back to Kyle and Noah. Kyle is telling Noah about the free clinic. They're going back and forth. Kyle tells him different options and wants him there with him. Noah will apply just so he could get the money. We see Nicole. She is at the nurse's station with Shanice. Shanice wants to know why she's there. She says people in her office. Kyle and Noah come out. He introduces Noah to Shanice. She asks how long he's in town. He hopes to crash at Kyle's place. It's a 1-bedroom, so Nicole offers Kyle to stay with her for a while, and Kyle takes her up on the offer. We go back to Naomi and Anita. And Naomi hopes Anita's right about Dani, and Anita will help in any way. Naomi doesn't like how Anita's handling her having the BRCA gene. Anita tells her it's Dani's choice just like it's hers. And again, Naomi hates her mama because, ma'am, you don't like how your mom is handling her own issue with the BRCA gene, but you're mad at your mom for your mom not liking you having your own issue with the BRCA gene. Where does that make sense? How you gonna get mad at your mama for the same reason why she's mad at you? No, I'm sorry. Yeah, how you gonna be mad at your mama for handling it a way that she's handling it, but then you're mad at your mom for being mad at you that you're handling it the way that you want to handle it? You hate her, and I don't care what nobody says. We go back to Dani getting all in Haley's business and wants to know what she's toasting to. Haley tells her Bill. we see Bill waking up, and I don't have a picture of it, but we see him waking up from his fall, and then he's wondering what's happening to him. And that's how the episode ends. Yeah, I Naomi gets on my nerves, y'all. I'm sorry. She really gets on my nerves. But that was the episode. Make sure you guys are liking, subscribing, and turning on your post notifications so you'll know whenever I post. Get down in the comments. Tell me what you guys thought of this episode. And I will see you guys in the next one.